Rainollon here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's the Kuva Twin Stubbas. So, let us immediately start. Let's start with mods. The mods I'm using on my Kuva Twin Stubbas, I'm using all the galvanized mods, given a shot for stair chance and direct damage per stairs on target, galvanized crosshairs for critical chance while aiming, and galvanized diffusion for multi-shot, lethal torrent for fire to multi-shot, pistol pestilence for toxin stairs chance, frostbite for cold and stairs chance, cold and toxin gives you viral, prime heated charge for heat, and prime target cracker for critical damage. These are the mods. For the Axel's Weapon Adapter slot mods, I will highly recommend for you to go is Prime Steady Hands. This will fix your recoil problems entirely. And with that, you can remove Deadhead and replace it with Cascadia Flare. But because I'm not opening this up and using this and forming this weapon more, I'm fine with Deadhead. Deadhead will give me less damage, but still good amount of damage, 360 after 3 kills, 30% headshot multiplier, and also weapon recoil. So that's the Arcane. For the stats here, it's a Kuva weapon, and I killed my Kuva Lich, and the element I've chosen is Magnetic. Magnetic is kinda good now. Not only breaks shields quicker, it also breaks overguard quicker, and when you break shields in overguard, you also proc electricity, which complements Galvanized Shot quite a lot. The fire rate on this weapon is good. The magazine side is good. Maximum ammo and ammo from pickup is good. Reload is slow as hell. Accuracy is very high. Trigger is automatic. Riven disposition, I will not recommend at all. Critical chance is good. Critical multiply is below average. Stash chance is very good. And total damage is... I think this is average. I don't know anymore. Dual wielding pistols are so confusing to me when it comes to damage. So overall, the weapon stats are fine. Those are the stats, the mods, the Arcane, and I think it's time for me to show you this weapon in game. So I'm going to use the Kuva Twin Stubbas, no melee, no primary, no Sentinel Dog or Cat. Ember is here just for survivability. Maybe I will use buffs, but I don't think so. So it's just going to be the Twin Stubbas. So, let's start. And we are finally in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies, the Void, Steel Path of course, the map is called Mod. It's survival. I'm going to show you this weapon here. No buffs or armor strip, just raw damage from the weapon itself. And as you can see right here, it's shredding. It's killing them in really decent speed. Sadly, it doesn't have any ricochet or AoE or any type of punch through. You kind of have to build punch through on your own, like maybe remove lethal torrent and replace it with merciless gunfight, and that gives you 1.2 punch through and critical damage. And then you can also fix your fire rate with like abilities or the companion mod that gives you 60% fire rate if you have on your pet like 1200 shield. That also works. Something like that. Overall, the weapon isn't like complete garbage. I think this weapon is overall like a solid two-wielding pistol. It's like one of the first ones that we got like exclusive, which is the Kuva system. When they implemented, and they were like one of the best two-wielding pistols. Now, I don't believe so. I think the Coda Dual Torxica, whatever it's called, that's much better. The Tenant Diplos are much better in my opinion, and of course the Incarnon dual wielding pistol, which is the Toxicists. They're like so much better. But overall, this weapon isn't like I said, complete garbage. It's a very usable weapon. I think the damage, how much it outputs with the fire rate and the magazine size and the stats overall, good status, good critical chance, already yellow crits. Like you can easily get to yellow crits with Cascadia, not Cascadia, galvanized crosshairs. Yeah, it's like good. There's nothing bad I can say. It's like a decent weapon. Nothing mind-blowing, nothing like special, unique. It can like do content in a decent speed. If you really like the sound, the name of these guys, the feel of these guys, yeah, you can use it. Absolutely. This is also against the corrupted enemies, and corrupted enemies do have the armored and shield enemies. So the Corpus is here, Ganir enemy is here. And then you have something like heavy gunners, if they even spawn. I don't know if heavy gunners will spawn. Oh, let me just grab my life support real quick. Or I will fail the mission. There we go. Let me use my third ability. There we go. Destroy that. The nice thing about these guys that I kind of like, and I wish a lot of weapons had the exact same stuff like this weapon, and that's the maximum ammo and ammo from pickup is very good and also has a high magazine size. A lot of weapons, especially AoE weapons, kind of suffering from magazine size and maximum ammo and ammo from pickup. It's kind of annoying to use them, and you have to use like 10 layers of synergy or some specific Warframe or a Sentinel setup that allows you to maintain your ammo, you know. This weapon doesn't have that problem at all. Let me use this thing. Boop, 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 boop. Just hold left click and you can see that I'm just shredding these guys. Right, where is the Acolyte? I want to see against the Acolyte. I didn't test it at all against the Acolytes. I tested it against other stuff. Most of the time I spend on the Simulacrum to see the numbers, see what fits well with this weapon. I was thinking between using the Kuva heat element or the Kuva toxin element, but then I remembered the magnetic is quite good now after the changes, especially once you fight the Eximus units. Overguard is like a massive survivability on those guys. So yeah, I think magnetic is just quite fine on this guy. If you don't have magnetic, you have like say toxin or heat, that's also absolutely fine. You won't lose like much from it. Alright, there's the Acolyte. Let's see against this guy. I'm kinda curious against the Acolyte. So no buffs, just raw damage for the weapon and yep, the shield. Yeah, it's nothing like ridiculously mind-blowing. He's also allowing me to attack him. Yeah, he's just following me and not doing anything. I think this guy definitely gave him survivability. I don't know if Ancients work on the Acolytes, but I think I'm doing the exact same amount of damage. Right, a little bit more. There we go. That's the Acolyte. Alright, I think I've shown the build enough. Time for me to leave, and I'll be right back. The Kuva Twin Stubbas are usable, and nothing mind-blowing. Overall, the stats are absolutely fine. You can do all content with these guys. Maybe not all. Maybe you can't really do the Arcane fights, for example. That's going to be very miserable. But other like boss-style enemies and mini-bosses and like other game modes, yeah, you can do it. I think the weapon overall has like solid overall stats. And yeah, against the Acolyte, it's kind of weak, but I didn't use any buffs or armor strip, which you should, especially once you open up Steel Path. You kind of definitely have a Warframe that has a helmet ability that gives it buffs or something, you know. But overall, the weapon is usable. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thank you yet again, everybody, for watching. Leave a like, sub, and see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.